up, guys? Today is gonna be a freaking sweet video, so stay tuned. There's gonna be lots of running and dogging and bear killing, so stay tuned. I'm headed up north to a limited entry unit here in Utah with one of my good buddies, and we're gonna get on a big old bear. I'm gonna add a picture in right here. It's a pretty freaking gigantic bear, and they've been hunting this bear for the last 3 years, and they just glassed him up last week. The season opens today, but I'm headed up north, grabbing the dogs right now. I'm gonna head up and get everything settled, and we're gonna be after them in the morning, hopefully. But stay tuned. This is gonna be one you're not gonna want to skip. All right, here we are. Let's let some of these pups out. Edith, let's go. I unfortunately have to leave June. She's in heat, so that kind of sucks, but we'll be back for you. Raul, let's go. Okay, we are on the road. We are loaded up. I got all my clothes, all my food, all my dogs, all my collars, all that stuff. We're actually gonna be staying in a cabin up here, so don't need a sleeping bag or nothing like that, but it's gonna be fun. It's like a 3-hour drive up here, so it's not terrible, but we are on the road and we are headed that way. Keep you posted. It's gonna be a fun one. Let me tell you something here. Monster have done what they need to with this thing. It's called Bad Apple. It is so good. I think this is the top 3 monsters that I have ever had. It is delicious. Well, story time. A little background on the story. So I decided to take a handful of younger dogs from people in the area to hunt for them this winter to kind of get them started and just to help them along. So I was driving up north a couple hours yesterday to grab 2 dogs from this guy, and I'm cruising down the highway, just minding my business, feel a bump, and I'm like, oh, there's a bump. Next thing I know, my tire passes me in the opposite lane. Yeah, all my 5 lug nuts just backed off, and tire fell off and went flying by me. So that was a process getting that all put back together. Had to limp the truck 30 miles on 3 lug nuts. Had to steal one from all the other tires, but we got it. Anyways, long story short, we just passed that. So we're doing a lot better than we were yesterday, but we got probably like an hour and a half left, and then we should be getting there. But I got to stop here real quick at Walmart, grab some food, grab some dog food, and we'll be ready to roll. Okay, we're here at Walmart. This is one of the dogs that I'm hunting. His name's Kobe. He's up there. This is another dog. His name's Trump. He's a big old boy. Edith. But yeah, we're here at Walmart. We're gonna go grab some stuff. Pups are in the big city today. We're getting close. We're like 30 minutes out of our cabin, but we're making it slow and steady. All right, what's up, everyone? We have made it almost. Stopped and got some Dairy Queen before we headed up the canyon. Now we're headed up the canyon, like 5 minutes away from the cabin. Gonna get that set up, get the dogs set up, and then I'll talk to y'all then. It's gonna be good though. All right, we got the dogs on their line. They're eating dinner right now. Getting ready to go find a big old bruin in the morning. Now I'm gonna go get home, get ready, get everything plugged in. We'll be ready to go. I'll give you the tour of the cabin when I get back. It's pretty freaking sweet. Good morning, day 1. I'm just over here getting everything ready, getting me some snacks for the day. We got some good stuff. Of course, you know, had to get some cosmic brownies, some oatmeal cream pies, Some Mott's fruit snacks. Did have some apples, so that's nice. Chicken and a biscuit. But back in my snack bag for the day. We are ready. I'm just gonna grab all my stuff, grab the collars, go grab the dogs, go get ready. Let's go. All right. I got the dogs, got them collared up. I'm just letting them run around right now and go to the bathroom and get a drink down at the river right there. But it's a nice chilly morning. The dogs are fired up. It's gonna be a good one. Excited. I'm waiting for my buddy Peter. I'm gonna go meet him at the gate right here, and then we're gonna cruise up to this one spot where old grizz was seen last week, and hopefully we can find him, strike him. Problem with this area, from what I've heard, is there's a lot of bear. So it's not a problem, it's a very good thing, but it's hard to get on a specific bear because there's so many bears. But it'll be a fun week nonetheless. I'm excited. All right, we got out of the truck. I brought a handful of dogs, like 6 of them, and we're starting to kind of roll just up this trail, trying to find the bear. But let me tell you something. Let me put you on something, right? If you guys have never used these electric little bikes, they are freaking rad. You can just zip up here like nothing. We've made it probably 2 miles in like 15 minutes. Like, we've been flying. We have to wait for the dogs. We can rip so fast. But they're pretty dang slick. There's Kobe. Just struck something. It's not fresh, super fresh, but they're trying to figure it out.
What does Go Hunt say about it?
I think we've got him jumped. I think. Oh, too far. Looks like the thing crossed right here.
Yeah.
We got Tuck is 800 yards ahead of him, so he's kind of smoking everything. But hopefully they can get it caught. All right, we just had Tuck cross the road, the trail right here in front of us. Didn't see the bear, so the bear's smoking them, but we got some backup coming, so we're gonna try to get them going. Tuck's 300 yards, so they're gaining on him. Turn. Here. All right, we're walking in. I think they just caught it. They just pulled up tree, I think 3 or 4 minutes ago. So we got 280-yard walk is all. It's just straight uphill. So we'll see you there. All right, we're getting there.
That's why we shoot long range.
Yeah. We got 130 yards till they're treed. Get him. Not the one we're after. Just headed out. Ended up being a runner. It was a little yogi, not the big grizz we're after. But dogs did good. Good way for them to get started for the week. But we're gonna head out and make a plan. Okay, well, we're headed out of here. Going back to the truck. Cruising on the old e-bike. This thing's pretty crazy. Heading back to the truck. We're gonna regroup and make a plan. It's like noon almost. So we're trying to decide if it's worth going and rig a canyon. I got some stuff, errands I have to do, so I think we might just end up today calling it, letting the dogs get a little bit of a rest, and making a good plan for tomorrow. But it was a good day. Dogs did real good. It was a good warm-up for them. Hoping that we didn't just absolutely smoke them so that they'll be good for the rest of the week, but I think we'll be good. I think that's why one of the reasons we'll call them too today. But we'll see when we get back to the truck. Peter is way faster than me on these things, so he is smoking me, but we're making it. Well, we moved the dogs a little. Freddie, come here. Freddie, come here. Freddie, come here, buddy. Moved the dogs, got them in this area. I like it a little better. The sun's there, but I think it'll be fine. It's not too hot. Got them watered up and we're ready. What's up, guys? I went and... Sad story. Not sad story. It's good. But I ended up selling RJ. Just barely. I will traded him to a taxidermist. He was wanting to get into hounds, but I traded him to him, and he's going to taxidermy Kylie's bear that she killed this fall. So, pretty exciting. RJ's been good for me. It's bittersweet because he was one of the first dogs that I ever got. He's been real good for me, but I think I'm just kind of trying to lean a little bit towards a different style than he is. But I think he'll be perfect for that guy. Anyways, so I just got back from that, ate a little bit of food, got some In-N-Out, and now I'm headed to the dogs. I'm gonna grab them, and we're actually gonna go and do an evening hunt. Apparently the fall, like this later fall stuff, is supposed to be pretty good for rigging bears in the evening time. So your only thing that you kind of got to battle is the dark, but other than that, it should be pretty good. I'm excited. Gonna go grab the dogs, get them, make sure they get a drink, get them watered up, load them up. We're gonna go rig ourselves a bear. Okay, loaded up. What we got? Trump, Tuck, Honey. Freddie, Raoul. We're ready. We're gonna go see if we can't rig a bear. All right, I'm gonna eat some dinner, make something work out of that. Got the collars all plugged in. Getting ready for another big day. It's gonna be exciting. Hopefully we can find a bear. Just kidding. The wife's super nice. Kylie's super nice and packed me some food. I'm gonna make me some tacos. Maybe add some bacon in there. Good morning. What is up, everybody? I am headed to the dogs. We're getting a real early start on it here on morning number 2. It's like 4 something, but we got a good day planned. We're gonna go rig this one spot, and then if nothing, we're gonna hurry and fly out and go drive up this big trail and road the dogs. We're we're gonna find ourselves a bear. Stay tuned, it's gonna be a good one. Just pulling up to the dog stuff, we're gonna get them loaded up, and then we're gonna rip and go find ourselves a bear. Alright, we got the dogs rigged up. We're gonna go find ourselves a bear now. Just rigged! They rigged pretty good. They're running out there pretty far, 340, 330. They haven't started barking real good yet. Means it must be a pretty far rig, but hopefully they can get it figured out here in a second. Okay, Freddy just struck right here. Hey! Might just be old. Might have rigged an older track. You see that? It looks like a bear track. Heel, toe, 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 toe. Not a very big one. Here we are, just driving down the road, and I called it. I said we were gonna rig a bear right here in these trees, and we rigged one. Dogs are running. They're like 200 yards up there, starting to open pretty good. So hopefully they can catch this thing soon. Well, I think they rigged a bear and we're starting a bear. It was just a little older, but they ended up chasing a bunch of deer. So they're on their way back now. We're gonna go find an actual bear.
What do you say, dude? Couple
We're
more?
loaded up, ready to
Couple
roll.
more or no?
I think we're full.
7 dogs on the old 6-wheeler. Sorry, Pops.
Well, after this morning, we went on that big 4-wheeler ride. Went 15 miles round trip. Dogs got their work in today. They're pretty tired. But did not strike a bear, so kind of sucks. I did see a moose, glassed up a moose. I'll probably add a video of it in here. But yeah, struck out. So the dogs are gonna get rested up today. Back at it tomorrow. I'll see you then. What is up, guys? Morning number 3. We are going to get the dogs right now. I think this morning we're gonna do what we did the first morning. We're gonna go and get on the e-bikes, cruise up the trail, hopefully run into that last bear we caught. Hopefully we run into its papa. We'll keep you posted. Alright, we're just getting here. We got the combo this time to get up in here, so that's really nice. But we're cruising. Put the dogs up on the rig. They're gonna rig for a second, and then we're gonna get up here and get the bikes out and start ourselves a ride. That ended up being a bear, I'm pretty sure. Not 100%, but pretty sure it was. Just pretty dang low. And I think this bigger bear that we're trying to catch is higher up. So we're gonna keep going up. Alright, we just biked all the way from the very bottom down there. Doesn't look that bad, but it's rough. But we're letting the bikes cool down, and then we're gonna keep on cruising. That's Susan. Susan. We made it to the top.
Heck yeah, we did.
We started down there, but we made it. No bear yet.
Yeah, put it in the dump truck, and then also, you see that pile of dirt from where I cut that other pad? Make sure that pad's perfect, and then we need to haul that dirt with the rocks in the dump truck.
We just came from up there.
And the 1-footer.
Alright, we just struck one. Started barking, let's see. And it was a deer. This is the culprit. Cowboy, come here. Cowboy. Hey. Hey. Cowboy. Don't chase deer, okay? Alright. We just struck another one. This time I'm pretty sure it's a bear. Cowboy didn't start it, so I'm pretty confident Freddie did. But they're moving it pretty slow, so it's a good sign because it's 12 p.m. So they got to kind of work through some stuff. But hopefully they can get it rolling. That's from me hanging on to the handlebar so tight because I'm scared to death going down this thing. Pretty sure that it's a lion. So I'm going to try to call him back, I think, so that we don't absolutely smoke the dogs on a lion. So we can hunt tomorrow, next day. But on to the next one. Well, we just got back to the truck. Got the dogs loaded up. Got the e-bikes loaded up. Just looked at the GPS. We clocked in like 17, 18 mile day. Freaking sucks. Couldn't find a bear. We could just struck that one lion. Moved it a little bit, and then a deer. And that was it. But it's alright. We're trying to get a good plan for tomorrow, and hopefully we can get one found and killed tomorrow. Alright, we're gonna go try to rig one this evening. Tuck's not super happy about it. He's pretty sore, but he'll forget about it as soon as he smells a big old bear. What's up, everybody? Day, I can't remember, 4, I think. So we're headed to get the dogs right now. I'm gonna go try to find ourselves a bear again. I feel good about today. Today's the day. Stay tuned. Well, we ended up not ever finding a bear to run besides that very first day. So, kind of sucks, but it was fun. It was fun to get up here and to see some new country and get the dogs some exercise. But it's going back to lion season now. So hopefully we can find ourselves some lions. But it was a fun trip. Dogs did good on that very first bear, and we put in some miles. So it was fun. But thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.